Child, Tasha K is delusional if she think that anybody else other than herself did this. Hey, what's up with the YouTube? It's your girl Honeybee QB coming back at you with another video. And thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. Thanks for watching Live in the Hive. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Now, baby, let's jump right into this tea because, you know, I just posted a video about Tasha K losing the $1.25 million. Of course, since then, it has escalated up to almost $4 million. I think it was 3.8 something. Whatever the case is, it's a lot of money. Now, at first, I was very optimistic about her being able to, you know, make a comeback, being able to spin this around in her favor, but this is just not looking very good. Last night, Tasha jumped on her YouTube and spoke to her winos. And baby, Tasha is freaking crazy, okay? The girl is batshit crazy, for real. Now, I was all in, you know, I was defending Tasha for the simple fact because she's a black blogger. And I understand what the hard work and things that go behind the scenes with being a blogger, especially a black blogger, and the respect that you really don't get lack thereof. So I definitely could understand, you know, some of the things that she was going through. Now, of course, I'm never going to condone her lying on nobody. That's not the way you know, deliver news at all. But it seemed like this became more of a personal beef between her and Cardi B, and it's like Cardi B wanted to make her out of, you know, an example to other bloggers that you can't mess with me and you're not gonna sit here and make no lies on me. And that's fine for Cardi B. She can do that. The problem that I have is with what Tasha K got on her doggone platform last night, talking about the machine is the reason why Cardi B won and that it was Payola. She even called out the judge, y'all. Now, I would not be surprised that this stuff is going to come back up and really blow up in her face even more. She tried to make it as if, you know, things didn't go in her favor because of things behind the scenes and the machine that works for Cardi B. Now, I cannot say that it's not a machine that works for Cardi B. That's not, you know, that's neither here nor there. We already know there's people in different entities and different spaces that definitely work on the behalf of Cardi B and a whole bunch of other celebrities, as a matter of fact, right? We know that. But my thing is this, Tasha, at this point, to just save yourself a little bit more, a little less embarrassment, it seemed like to me, girl, you would just move the hell on, okay? You will move the hell on. You ain't got time to be sitting up here arguing with Cardi B and whether or not the case was good or bad or whatever happened. We were hoping that you would have came on, took some accountability and said, you know what? I did post those videos. I did lie to you all. Have some integrity. No, she did not. I don't even know what Tasha was talking about in this doggone video. This girl talking about people in Chicago can't braid their kids' hair in their house. I guess trying to say that the way that Cardi B music influences the black community, it is affecting us and our families. And then you have streets, gangs, and I guess hookers and hoes and violence in the streets. And so then you can't even sit in your living room in Chicago and braid your daughter hair because you're afraid you're going to get shot. I don't know how they got anything to do with Cardi B, but that's where she came with it from, and the way she tried to spin that onto black women. It felt like she was trying to speak to black women and pander to black women. And I actually heard some people last night on different lives, because I was jumping in and out different people's lives. Now, I heard some folks say last night that they actually believe, you know, what Tasha was saying, and that she is defending her First Amendment right, and she's standing up for other black people and other black bloggers and mothers. And it was just like, no, ma'am, that is not what happened. And what you need to do is take your L, Tasha. I really would have respected you more if you had just came on your platform and said, hey guys, you know what? I messed up. I let my emotions take over when reporting on Cardi B and just wanting to grab and nab the best story, or whatever the case was, that you got into the influence of clickbaits. You got into the whole thing of, you know, whatever. Just confess your truths. You know, just confess your truths and say what's what. But she could not do that. She was acting like Arian on the doggone interview when she kept trying to figure out, trying to tell Arian to apologize to Mel. It was like she wasn't going to give no apologies. She wasn't going to be held accountable for her actions. And she even tried to make it as if, you know, her husband is this united front. Now, we could clearly see there was a video that she posted with some woman, and she claimed she was on location at a different studio. And it was another video that just had nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know what it was even about. It was a video that felt like she was just pandering to black women, pandering to mothers, and she was talking to this lady about motherhood and stuff like that. And it was just like, what is really going on? Like, what are you doing? Why are you deflecting? Why are you trying to just, you know? So, you know, I just feel like she just been trying to low-key pander to black women. I was really willing to support Tasha K and say, hey, you know, people make mistakes. I can see her being like a Wendy Williams, being like a Howard Stern. I can understand that, but telling the lies, just admit that you kind of got wrapped up in this whole situation and you kept going with it and it just didn't play out in your favor. Don't try to say that the judge did this and the judge was in on the payola. Come on now. Are they doing payola to judges now? It's just that really making no sense now, Tasha. We was with you. We was really with you. And now it's this being reported that she's losing followers behind this. She, you know, she was just at her 1 million. She might sink down because it only take a couple of thousand people to get mad and say, hey, we done. Like, honestly, I was going to be in her corner and still stick by her because I don't got no ties to no dang on Cardi B. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even a fan. So it don't bother me none. And then the fact that she had called that girl kids roaches, or that daughter or whoever. So she calling black women roaches and stuff. Like, she just do too much for me. And I don't believe that she black, and I don't think that she should be able to say the N-word and all this type of stuff. So, like, it just don't really matter to me whether or not, you know, Cardi B won or lost or whatever the case may have been, you know. But I did feel some type of way because, of course, Tasha is a black blogger. Now, I don't, like I said, I don't engage in Tasha's content. I really haven't been watching since her earlier days. And then I just feel like she yelled too much, you know. She yelled too much. It's a little too loud for me. So I just don't tune in. I was tuning in, like I said before, to more of the interviews. That is more my speed because she's not yelling. They're having conversation. But what I don't like is once people go on her show and they do an interview, she turns them down. Like, it's ridiculous. Then she starts talking about them bad. And it's like, why you have them on the show? And then you wait till they leave and start talking about how much this and this and that, or you don't like about it. But at the end of the day, it just looks like Tasha is getting ready to really destroy her whole entire career. It's like, girl, you tripping for real. Like, yes, you had everybody in the world that is in journalism, everybody in the world that's into blogging, everybody in the world that's, you know, picking up magazines and stuff. You had their attention. They saw you. You were visible to them. They knew who you were. And you be lucky if you wake up and that channel is still on, because honestly, it doesn't look so good. It's looking like you're going to have your channel taken down at this point, especially when you pointing fingers at the judge. I'm sure the judge is going to get a earful of this information or see the video, and it's going to be a problem. Also, she said that she's going to be refiling. And I'm like, girl, what are you refiling for? Just to lose again? Like, I understand you want to fight the case or whatever and maybe even prove some type of points here and there. But at the end of the day, ma'am, you lost. Take your L. Apologize to the people and move on. That is more respectable. That is more commendable. That is what we will say, okay, now, Tasha K, we can still stand by you. We can still stick by you. But you sitting up here talking about folks can't braid their hair in doggone Chicago. Girl, leave me alone with this mess. For real. Because it is not just Cardi B that is corrupting this dang on world. It's a lot of stuff. It ain't just this music. It's a lot of different things in politics, in the food, in the water. Girl, don't even get me started. Anywho, you all let me know what you think down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Tasha K and her going online saying that it was the machine that actually made her lose this case, as well as Payola. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment. like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching Live in the Hive. Peace.